recording live from Winter NAMM 2020 with my good buddy Jonathan from Ciari Guitars. How you doing?
I'm great. It's great to be here. Great to see you again, Alex.
Yeah, we're reunited and it feels so good.
It does.
Yeah, part of the family. So
indeed.
It's great to see you. And please tell me about this new guitar that you guys have right here.
Sure. Well, this is what we call the Ascender, and the Ascender is the first ever premium travel guitar. And by premium, we mean it's gig ready and pro play. So for the first time ever, you have something that is quality sufficient to play and ply your craft on stage, and it's super convenient. And literally with the throw of a lever, I now have a full-size guitar. We make these in Nashville, Tennessee. It's never more than a half step out when you bring it back into intonation with the throw of that lever. We have a backpack that this can, truly with the throw of a lever, I just loosen the strings to 3 pounds. I just unlock the hinge, and now it goes into this folded state that can go into a backpack for under the seat convenience during air travel. Convenience is one thing, but again, the quality.
Right.
We make these in Nashville with some of the best in the business. Joe Glazer Instruments, who's an icon as a luthier tech. We use the Plex system to make sure that, again, it's quality first and then convenience. So this is the Ascender, trying to de-stress the guitar air travel experience.
Right, that's awesome. And like in terms of changing the strings, how easy is it to change the strings? I love this part about it, actually.
Sure. Yeah, it's only difficult if this is hard, right? Joking.
Right.
But I mean, it's a magnetically adhered backplate, and this takes regular strings, so it's not proprietary. They're normal length. If you want to play the Dario and Ernie Ball, whatever, you play what you want to play. And they just go through this tailpiece, and then they turn the corner, and up they go.
Right,
so
that's amazing.
It's very easy.
And then you actually had some notes for me. I made sure, just so we do this for Tracy, okay?
Yes.
What is beta?
So one of the things that we're excited to give an update on is our go-to-market strategy. It has been, I guess it's almost 8 years since I filed the patent application on this. About 4 years ago, I quit my job to develop this full-time. And really in earnest, the last 2 years have been hardcore engineering to perfect this, right? Because we wanted this to be a guitar and not a gimmick.
Right.
And we understand the skepticism, and we hear a lot of it online, and people are like, there's no way that's gonna work, or the strings are gonna break, or whatever. We did a lot of homework to make sure that this thing works, and it performs as a quality instrument first.
Right.
And oh, by the way, it folds. So up until now, our focus has really been on the engineering and perfecting the product. Now we're getting the product out.
Right.
Right. And so that leads me to the go-to-market strategy. So we are now in we're calling it our founder's build, but basically our first 100 guitars are being made in Nashville as we speak. We're delivering our first handful of guitars here at Winter NAMM, which is exciting because we kicked off the pre-sale at Summer NAMM with you.
Right.
And so those first few, it's like birthdays. Like these guys are walking away and gals are walking away super excited to have this thing that they see the value in a convenient quality guitar. So a few things again on the go-to-market. There's a new retail store called Beta, and that's B8TA. And Beta is basically like Sharper Image meets an Apple store. Like it's a place for really cool technology, and so we have our guitars in 5 Beta stores: Austin, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Santa Monica, and San Francisco. So if you're in any of those geographies, you can go to the Beta store and try our guitar.
Oh, that's cool.
You can buy online, you can go to that store and try it, okay? And so we're really excited about giving people the opportunity to try this before they buy this.
Right.
Because again, we understand it's a highly personal instrument. Like, you got to feel it. We're investing in bringing that availability to people without, all they have to do is go to those beta stores, and trust me, those are really cool places.
Right.
And we're also having artists play in the beta stores. As a matter of fact, one of our artist ambassadors, you're gonna meet soon, Zach Person in Austin. He's doing live performances in the beta store in Austin, Texas. Like, how cool is that?
That is very cool.
So that's the beta thing. So if you go to bata.com, you'd learn a little bit more about that company and their offering. But then you would go to ciariguitars.com to buy.
Right.
Yeah.
And then speaking of artists, you just set up an artist ambassador program as well, which Zach Person is also a part of.
Yes, we are very proud to announce our artist ambassador program. We have our first artist is a guy named Zach Person. Zach's a tremendous artist, a tremendous human being, up and coming, and frankly, I mean, he's been on American Idol. He's really making a name for himself in Austin and in the South, and literally this is a name that's going to be a household name. And so we're super excited to have his interest and support. He sees it as something that can help on a fly date, right? Where he's out there hustling, right? I was telling you before we started to air, I ran into Zach in the airport in Austin, and they were getting off. I think they were up in Canada, and I'm like, these guys are artists. I'm just going to show them my guitar, and here we are on Guitar World, and so excited about our future together. What is the Artist Ambassador Program? It's a program where Zach can we're going to give him a special code to share with his social media following, and anybody, if he's out playing a gig or whatever, and he's playing, and hey, by the way, if you like the music, great. If you like the guitar, great. What you don't know is this guitar, at the throw of a lever, folds and goes into a backpack. So if you're interested, go to ciariguitars.com, put in discount code ZACH, and you get they get some discount or some spiff, incentivizing potential user.
Right.
So we can attribute that sale to Zach.
Right.
Now Zach can help pay for his own guitar simply by advocating something that he's already using.
Right.
And so we believe that we can help all boats rise with the tide by allowing him to prosper while we prosper, while we bring these guitars to more and more people so they can prosper.
Right. And speaking of Zach, I'd love to hear him do a demo for us. He is actually here right now. So
yes, we're going to do a demo. The only one thing before is we're also doing airport. We have something in the airport in San Diego that's coming soon, and we're going to march this to other airports. Literally, we're going to be the only company in the country, a guitar company, with in-airport free guitar lounges. So people in the traveling public, air travel's stressful enough.
Right.
We have found that people literally just calms them to be able to sit, play our guitar, and then they can try it, and now they're like, oh my God, I could be traveling with this. And so it's, again, part of our go-to-market strategy in airport experiential marketing. But speaking of airports, Zach Person and Al Joseph, they're going to come up here and show you the guitar and talk to you about that.